Hi, it's Rick Nusky. I hope you're doing well. If you are like me, you can remember back in the day when Yahoo Mail, Pentium ones, and the internet was just being introduced on a wide scale. You can remember dial-up modems. The Wild West days. Now, since that time, we've come a long way in terms of the internet and the use of emails, both privately as well as in a commercial setting. In this video, although it's not legal advice and it's not meant to be comprehensive, it's meant to be an education in terms of small businesses using or looking to use the internet and email as part of their business. Now, it is a fantastic way to improve the efficiency of communications if done correctly. And that being said, there's two sides to the coin. The other side being that if it's poorly used, it can expose you and your business to potential liabilities and other types of risk. Now, this essentially comes back to the need for appropriate internet usage and email policies within your business. Now, if you haven't specified that, and you don't have a written policy, or you don't have systems and the likes, and you don't provide this information during induction, it's basically on you. If something were to be abused, if there was abusive emails floating around from team member to team member. So all of these things need to be considered to help manage your team more effectively and setting the scene for what the expectations are early on. Now, not only that, with internet usage, you need to specify, is there a private component where somebody, maybe they work remotely from home for your organization, so it might be somewhat difficult to manage that, or, you might want to lean on other software that helps you monitor online activity. There are a number of them. One of them that sort of just springs to mind is Rescue Time. There's Time Doctor, I think, is another one, just so you can not micromanage, but keep an eye on what your workers are surfing on the net for. If it's not work related, you might find that if you're allowing your workers to surf certain IPs and URLs, that you could be subject to viruses and Trojan horses and bugs and all manner of nasties online. So this really comes back to, what is your security system doing in terms of, do you have a policy where you just 100% are not allowed to download anything inside your business? Are you allowed to download known sources? Do you have virus checking prior to allowing things to be downloaded? Are they quarantined? And all of these things need to be very carefully mapped out and designed. Nowadays, you just cannot afford to guess your way through this sort of thing. I mean, if you look at the big banks themselves, and they're getting hit with cyber crimes all the time, and they have very complex, high-end systems. They're dealing with trillions of dollars a year, and oftentimes it's happened to us is that our credit card numbers have been identified through whatever means that they do it. It's beyond me, but thousands and thousands of dollars are going out of people's bank accounts because of the gaps in the internet and the smarts that people have to knock over accounts in this way. So if you're a smaller business, medium-sized business, and I've worked for small, medium, and large corporations, I've seen everything from the one-man band through to thousands of people working in businesses, and it's horses for courses. What you have in a small business may not necessarily be warranted, or vice versa, warranted in a small business if you're in a large business. So it's important just to stop and think about what you're doing if you're hiring people, even your own behavior online. Stop and think about the sites you're surfing. Look at the software and virus protection that you have. Do you have policies that are written? Do you train your people in how to use and adhere to those policies? Do you talk about lapses of performance, and do you track and monitor online activity? And if you don't, maybe it's time to stop and think about that. So that's about it for this video. If you like these videos, let us know by leaving some comments below. And if you want to have access to more of this type of information and support for this and other business-related topics, take the quiz that you'll find below this page. It's actually at myfuturebusiness.com/60-second quiz. And that will determine whether or not you're eligible to come into the Better Business Builder Forum for free or not. Now, not everyone will be eligible. It's for business people only. And go ahead and do us a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And I will talk with you again soon.